The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Sutherland FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall pull the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President.
The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that this door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The Reporter.
Stationed by the flag.
Your duties there?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Maine to Hawaii and from the state of Alaska to Puerto Rico.
The Historian.
Stationed by the chapter's history book.
Your duties there?
Tradition and history are a source of pride for our organization. It is my duty to maintain a record of chapter achievements and to highlight activities, events, and accomplishments and motivate our chapter by our past successes and look to future achievements.
The Treasurer.
Stationed by the Emblem of Washington,
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The Secretary.
Stationed by the airborne,
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The Parliamentarian.
Here, stationed by Robert's Rules of Order.
Your duties there?
It is my obligation to know and share information about parliamentary law and assist members in proper meeting procedure and etiquette. I assure that every member is heard and that the majority will prevail.
The Advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my knowledge will be based on true wisdom and ripened with knowledge. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither wisdom nor knowledge can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist in the runnings of our organization. I preside over the meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a new era of agriculture. If we shall follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are numerous members and guests, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now open this meeting of the Sutherland FFA chapter for transaction of business or attention to any further matters which should now properly be presented. Thank you guys for coming to our Greenhand and chapter ceremony. I know things have been kind of crazy lately with the COVID restrictions, but we're so glad that you're here tonight to celebrate our recipients. First on our agenda, we are going to do the creed speakers. Okay, first on our list is Peyton Fisher.
Okay, thank you, Peyton. Next on our creed speakers is Boone Snyder. Thank you, Boone, for reciting our creed for us. Next is Will Martinez, and Will Martinez will be joining us from a Zoom call because he is currently in quarantine.
Can you see him okay?
Push me down a little bit. There you go.
Whenever you're ready, Will.
The FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with the faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturalists, and the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm, or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits, is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and comforts of agricultural life and hold an inborn fondness for the associations, which even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining. In the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so for others as well as myself. In less need for charity and more of it when needed. In being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
So, Will, what can you do as a freshman in ag education to develop leadership ability?
What I can do as a freshman is I can share my ideas at the meetings. I can become more involved. I can just make a name for the Sutherland chapter and become an active as an FFA member.
What are the best traditions of our national life?
The best traditions are, they could be our meetings that we do, our national convention that we have, that the FFA has going on. We do that every year, and that's a good thing because all the FFA members can participate in that, and they can just know what's going on and invent new things for the FFA to do in the future.
If you were asked to appear on the Oprah Winfrey Show and tell her what FFA is, what would you use from the creed?
I could say the last paragraph. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life. The best traditions, like the last question, we have national conventions, we are active, and we are just a great thing for students to be a part of in schools.
Good job, Will.
Thank you to all of our creed speakers for saying the creed. I know it can be kind of tough to go up and public speak in front of people, so let's give them one more round of applause. The judges can now go and discuss who the winner will be.
Madam President, it is my privilege to announce that 9 members are candidates for the FFA chapter degree. Cassidy Miller, Olivia Nicholas, McKenna Fisher, Serena Martinez, Paige Holting, Mason Roberts, Mullah Kammer, and Connor Hogan.
Our Constitution sets up minimum qualifications which must be met before members advance to a higher degree. The Secretary already did that. Okay. Oh, Madam Advisor, have all candidates met or exceeded these standards?
They have, Madam President.
Will the candidates please rise, and will the officers take their positions for the ceremony? Go over here, please. All chapter degree recipients.
Fellowship and brotherhood are desirable aspects of a full and satisfying life. Your many friends in the FFA share with you the satisfaction of your achievement. May you continue to advance in the FFA.
We enjoy many benefits through the FFA. It is important that all of you inform others about this organization so that its influence can be a contributing factor in their lives. Let us work together to build a better America.
FFA members learn the importance of sound financial practices. The skills you are developing in keeping records and accounts will be valuable assets to you throughout your life. May you use this training to support yourself, your family, and worthy activities of our community.
You have earned the highest FFA degree a chapter can bestow on its members. As a secretary, it is my pleasure to inscribe your name on the permanent records. May you continue your individual growth and development in our organization.
Planning and completing a task brings a certain satisfaction that is the reward of the industrious individual. Our forefathers worked hard to transform America from a wilderness to a great nation. Your attainment of this degree demonstrated your willingness to work. Those who have succeeded best in life, regardless of occupation, know the means whereby the great problems may be solved. Ignorance leads to neglect, waste, want, and poverty, while wisdom leads to industry, productivity, and happiness. You have studied and learned in order to earn this degree. Your increased ability should be reflected by your further involvement in the activities of our chapter.
The pin symbolizing the chapter FFA degree is made of silver. Just as there are metals more precious than silver, there are precious laurels to be won in our organization. The golden charm of the state FFA degree and the golden key of the American FFA degree await those who earn them. It is our hope that you reach these higher goals in our organization. I am pleased to present each of you with the silver pin of the chapter FFA degree. Congratulations, chapter degree recipients. Okay, please be seated, and will the officers return to their stations? We have now come to the first of many important experiences in your FFA career, receiving your FFA jackets. Starting in 1933, the blue corduroy jacket was adopted as official dress. For generations, the symbol of the blue corduroy has stood for exceptional leaders in the organization.
Eligibility for the receiving jacket requires the members to join the chapter, pay dues, and be enrolled in agriculture class. I am pleased to add your names to the roster of active members of the Sutherland FFA chapter.
Official dress standards were created at the 1973 National Convention and most recently revived at the 2002 National Convention. As a member of the Sutherland FFA chapter, you are expected to wear perfect official dress every time it is required.
The blue corduroy jacket is the most recognizable symbol of the organization. As a member, it is one of your responsibilities to ensure its proper use. Wear the jacket with respect for the organization, the chapter, and our community.
The jacket is to be worn only by members. It should be kept clean and neat. The jacket should be worn on official occasions with the zipper zipped on the top. The jacket should only be worn to places appropriate for members to visit. Keep in mind, when you wear the blue corduroy, you are representing yourself, your family, the FFA organization, your chapter, your school, community, and state. Do not cause negative attention to be drawn to you. Members should always follow chapter rules and national and state laws.
For a chapter to operate effectively, each member must play an active role. The success or failure of chapter activities and programs rests with the membership. Each member is charged with the responsibility of upholding the ideals and principles of the organization, as well as participating for all chapter activities.
Being a member of the organization, you all have the potential to develop premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. Members make a positive difference in the lives of others. Be courteous, honest, and fair with others.
Madam Advisor, have all members met the requirements to receive their jackets?
They have, Madam President.
FFA jacket recipients, please come forward to receive your jackets. FFA jacket recipients, do you agree to respect the jacket and be respectful while wearing the jackets? If so, answer, we do. FFA jacket recipients, when you wear the jacket, will you consider all of the Greenhand members of the Sutherland FFA chapter who have gone before you? If so, answer, we do.
Dear FFA member, I know that to you, I may seem old. Well, I was officially adopted in 1933, which to many people is ancient history. I hear the groans from students when advisors say everyone has to be in official dress. Maybe that's because you don't really understand me. I am more than just a mass of blue corduroy, gold emblems, zippers, and buttons. Before you put me on, take a minute to consider what I really am. A living legacy that started 33 young men in 1928 and has grown to over 500,000 students across the United States of America. You're wearing an emblem of the #1 industry in the world, agriculture. You're wearing a uniform that is recognized by business people who operate on farms, ranchers, Main Street businesses, and Fortune 500 companies on Wall Street. You are wearing opportunity. You are wearing an advertisement of yourself, your school, community, state, and country. So when you put me on, either you wear me with pride or try to represent me and all that I stand for, or don't wear me at all. Respectfully, your FFA jacket.
Thank you. We now officially welcome you into the organization. Your membership has made our chapter what it is today. Our membership has grown immensely, and it is because of your interest in agriculture and leadership. Always encourage membership and participation of others. Welcome to the Sutherland FFA chapter of the Nebraska Association of the National FFA Organization.
Please stay standing for the Greenhand Ceremony.
Madam President, I have applications for 8 students enrolled in agricultural education. Who are the candidates for the FFA Greenhand degree?
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, do all candidates have satisfactory plans for programs of supervised agricultural experience?
They have, Madam President. There are 8 students receiving the Greenhand, and they are planning on having a supervised agricultural experience throughout their FFA career. There are different kinds of supervised agricultural experience that our new Greenhand recipients will participate in, including service learning, school-based enterprise, research, placement, or internships, ownerships and entrepreneurship, and foundational supervised agricultural experiences. Agricultural experiences within the FFA organization helps our members to become more well-rounded agricultural students. By logging their services into the AET program, our members will learn how to track and keep records for each experience or for each of their experiences while trying to attain higher levels of degrees within our organization.
Have these candidates met all other minimum qualifications of Article 6, Section C of the National Constitution?
They have, Madam President.
Will the Secretary please read the names of the successful candidates?
Boone Snyder, Will Martinez, Kylie Denton, Rebecca Foster, Tessa Miller, and Sydney Morgan.
Will the officers please take their places beside me? Will the candidates please rise? Candidates, you are about to receive the FFA Greenhand degree and a national organization of members who expect to enter a career in the industry of agriculture. Will you strive to further develop your abilities through active participation in the FFA? If so, answer, we will. The basic beliefs of FFA members are outlined in the FFA Creed. I hope that you will always carry the spirit of the Creed in your hearts and the words in your memory.
Career development is a lifelong process. Your activities in this organization will help you acquire the ability to cooperate with others for the benefit of it all. A good attitude and a respect for the rights of others are essential for success in the life.
The vast agricultural complex forms the foundation of our American economy.
By your enrollment in agricultural education, you have taken an important step toward becoming a useful citizen in our democracy. May you, like George Washington, use your talents and training for the betterment of yourselves and your fellow man.
The FFA is a national organization of men and women preparing for careers in agriculture. I am proud to add your name to the roll of the Sutherland FFA chapter. The FFA Nebraska Association and national organization.
Success in a career and in life is largely the result of a sound education and a willingness to work. Without labor, we accomplish little, and unless our labor is directed by intelligent thinking, we accomplish nothing.
The pin worn by the Greenhands is made of bronze. Because of its hardiness and endurance, bronze has been used for ages by those who have sought a better substitute for crude stone instruments. May those qualities of hardiness and endurance carry you far in our organization. Although you have done well and merit this recognition, let me remind you that there are heights yet to be attained. Just as there are metals more precious than bronze, there are rare and more precious laurels to be worn in our organization. The silver pin of the chapter FFA degree and the golden charm of the state FFA degree await those who earn them. In order to attain these higher degrees, you must possess rare and golden qualities. You must be malleable but never crusted, ductile but never drawn into anything base or dishonorable, glowing with enthusiasm but unaltered by the heat of conflict. It is my sincere wish that some of you will eventually be awarded the golden key of the American FFA degree. Your future is before you. Through hard work and wise decisions, you can attain the highest place in our organization, so eagerly sought by all worthy members.
The FFA organization practices agricultural leadership, citizenship, and cooperation. If you develop your abilities, you may become a leader in this organization. We need you, and the country needs your strong leadership. We now welcome you as Greenhands. Ms. Parker will now present each of you with a Greenhand pin, and after you are finished, we will stamp your hand on our poster for this year's recipients. Not only will your hand be placed on this poster, but your hand will also be placed within the agricultural classroom as a reminder of your entrance into our program and how far you will choose to go within our FFA organization. Congratulations, Greenhands. The panelists will now have their winner for the FFA Creed.
The winner for this year's FFA Creed is Boone Snyder.
Boone will will now be competing and representing Sutherland at districts. Will the officers please join me for our closing ceremony? Oh, we're doing green hand stamps, sorry. Mr. Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted? Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should now properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Sutherland FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please stand and join me to a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this meeting adjourned. Okay, we have cake for everybody. Just make sure as we mingle with others that we are wearing our masks and everything will be great. There's cake and punch over there, and have a good time, and there we go.